Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. The Pittsburgh Steelers will host the Seattle Seahawks for their home opener at Acrisure Stadium on Sunday, and the final injury reports for both teams are out. The Seahawks, despite having several notable players on their injury report, managed to escape with just two players listed with game statuses. Nick Amanwari, the safety, rookie, second-round pick, who was injured in the Week 1 game, will not play. That was expected early in the week, but joining him is Devin Witherspoon, former number 5 overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, will be unavailable to the Seahawks. That's going to create a bind for their secondary with neither Amanwari or Witherspoon able to play. They will have Reek Woolen still available, but he had a rough Week 1 against the San Francisco 49ers. Working in their favor, safety Julian Love will be available, so they at least have some flexibility, though the Steelers might be best served to try to overload the field with wide receivers and force the Seahawks into nickel and dime situations where they need 5 or 6 DBs on the field. I don't know if they have enough solid defensive backs to keep up. Could this be the week that the Steelers decide to use Roman Wilson after he only had 10 snaps and 0 targets in Week 1? It might not be a bad idea. Although the Steelers would have installed their game plan earlier in the week before they knew for sure that Witherspoon was going to be unavailable. We'll see if they're able to pivot, though, last second. As for the Steelers, they have a bit of a bind in their secondary as well, although I think they're set up a little better in terms of depth. Joey Porter Jr. was unable to finish the Week 1 game with some hamstring tightness. Turned out to be a little more than that, or at least they're taking some precautions as he did not practice all week and was ruled out. Of course, Deshaun Elliott was also ruled out, should be out for a couple games with that injury suffered in Week 1. So the Steelers are going to have to put Jalen Ramsey on the outside along with Darius Slay, which means Jalen Ramsey is not roaming around, which means one of their big benefits on defense of confusing opposing offenses will not be possible. The Steelers signed safety Jabril Peppers. We'll see if he manages to work himself into the game plan after only having a couple days with the team. He should play special teams at the very least, maybe a handful of defensive snaps, though Chuck Clark and Juan Thornhill should be the starting safeties for the time being. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.